Things are getting heated as coronavirus continues its trek with over 200 confirmed cases of infection in Nigeria. Ever since Nigerians heard that 2 trillion naira was allocated for the masses, there has been no rest reprieve. Nigerians have flooded social media to ask for the 2 trillion naira and inquire on what happened to it. Then Lai Mohammed posted of the Federal Ministry of Information and Communication Twitter account that no member of the computer is receiving a penny of sitting allowance, that everybody sacrifices his time, his energy, and sometimes resources. This committee in question is the COVID-19 task force. And what he tweeted, that I want to say loud and clear, no member of the committee receives a penny as sitting allowance. Everybody sacrifices his time, his energy, and even sometimes his resources. This is written by Alai Mohammed through the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. Uh, Nigerians are, however, having gone of this with one very any user commenting of such line machine. Where is our 2 trillion naira? Which one is sitting allowance? And meanwhile, we heard that in other articles that they receive a 500. Okay, according to Timmy Frank, yeah, Timmy Frank said that this COVID-19 of 18, it has made some people, majority of them, most especially the ones in power, to be smiling to the banks that their sitting allowance is 500,000 naira. We're like, really? And like Mohammed is telling us a different thing, that they are sacrificing, they are just helping out. They even use their resources at times. But now, I don't know why he's talking about that, why Nigerians should not ask of that money. Of course, everybody will still talk and they will still want to do what they want to do, and nobody is going to say anything. Many other Nigerians also commented, with most comments showing that not a word that was in the tweet was believed. That means they don't believe Lai Mohammed, Lai Mohammed, they call it Lai Mohammed, but his name is Lai Mohammed. So they don't just believe whatever he says or whatever they talk, even from the government angle. And someone says, another white denier, as you name as your name indicates, Lai Mohammed. Why are you paid salary? Mr. Lai Mohammed, who did you share the 2 trillion naira for? But running expensive was spent. Cola drink na cola drink. Pepsi, Coke or Biggie or na Coke. Someone smiled. This our second baba. Child lying at his peak. Make a hear word. And well, whether those guys are being paid sitting allowance or not, what most people are interested in hearing about is the 2 trillion naira. I am also interested in that, aren't you? So because they want us to believe, he wants us to believe that what they are doing is just out of service or selflessness, and no one is being paid for anything. That does not take the fact away that where is the 2 trillion naira? That is what Nigerians are asking. And someone say, up APC, I enjoy this man stupidity so well. Lai Mohammed is indeed a lying bulldozer. I don't know the university where Lai Mohammed and others studied. They are lying skill because they are really good in lying. Lai Mohammed, Lai Mohammed, Lai Mohammed. If they did not collect sitting allowance, what of standing allowance, traveling allowance? You think only you sabi lie? So you mean that you are going to lie for 8 years? You have already lied for 5 years and still counting. Sir, with due respect, have you ever imagined that one day you give account of every of your speech to Almighty, and you think they reason that way? They don't reason that way. Judgment Day is coming. Of course, very soon after coronavirus is Judgment Day. Lying machine. Nigeria is fraud. All donations for COVID-19 that is running in billions can never be audited. Just as the loot recovery book just caught fire in the accountant general's office. Where are those people supporting this government? Are they still alive or they are dead? Thieves, 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 thieves. Buhari government full of bunch of thieves. rogues and everywhere. They are just even taking advantage of the man, because from all indication, you know that something is fishy somewhere, something is really wrong somewhere. And those who are shouting, oh yes, he's doing well, forget it. So they know what they are doing. They are taking advantage of the man's situation. uh, you can read in between the lines. They are taking advantage of the situations and all of that. Mr. Lai, be careful. One day you will stand to answer all your lies in God, in God feet. I don't know what this one is saying. What is the problem of our leaders safe? Is that they don't have the masses at heart. Of course, who said they have the interest of the masses at heart? They do not have the interest of the masses at heart. Not at all. Corrupt politician, you know the fear Baba Buhari warning against corruption. The only thing that pains me is that his children have been infected with the lying disease, and any of them that marries from that family is cursed and will be infected. These people they don't have conscience. Boko Haram have been degraded political robbers at work. Chai, Nigeria, which way? Nigeria, which way? Of course, we are going to be hearing story upon stories and nothing will happen. Hearing story upon stories, nothing will happen. And they will just be telling you, they will be grandstanding that, no, they have done this, they have done that. Do you know how much they have spent? 1 billion naira to send text messages from the NCDC office, sending text messages to people who on how to keep safe, to stay at home and all of that. They've spent 1 billion naira. And that's why they are saying they cannot transfer money through BVN. They just want to be doing things in a crude way, so that they will not be able to get account. And that is why they want this country to continue to maintain the level at which it is, which is not good at all. For how long? They don't want to do things in a modern way, because they know that by the time they begin to do things in a more structured way, all of those their lives will not be effective. Because if you have data, things will be much easier. But if you don't have data, and they will continue to say, oh, you understand our situation, that we are still a developing country, or whether we are underdeveloped country, that is what they want to be doing, so that they will be manipulating a lot of things. I don't know why these people are just like this. Some people say they don't have conscience, because if they have conscience, what is there for us to have a proper and a structured economy or country? What is there? It's nothing, because they know that in all of this crude way of doing things, it will favor them the more, because nobody will be able to say anything. See electricity, nothing to be right home about, nothing they are saying about it. The same what is it called, the same refinery that Atiku used in campaigning, that if he's elected, that he's going to sell the what is it called, the NNPC to private sectors. Everybody say, oh, it is not so, it cannot be this and this and that. They talked about even before they came in, they were talking about subsidy and what have you. No, they are not going to be paying subsidy. It's not doable. After how many 5 years now, they are now saying they are not going to be paying the same subsidy, which they told us from the beginning that they have stopped. All of a sudden it resurfaced again, that they started paying subsidy. At the end of the day now, they are saying no, they are not going to be paying subsidy. It's just full of confusion. The whole thing, their policy, everything, no proper coordination. Now they are telling us that they want to privatize the NNPC, the same NNPC they use against what is this man's name, Atiku. Now that is what they want to do, and most of them who were against it, oh, Atiku, oh, that alone has discredited Atiku. None of them, some of them now, I heard some of them on radio now saying, oh, the only thing is that if they want to privatize the NNPC, they just have to do it in a proper way, so that it will not end up the same way the what is it called, the NEPA and NEPA ended, which they privatized. They didn't know who and who they sold it to. Now those people who were against it, that it is not possible, that you cannot sell our assets, now they are pampering, because they are with this government, and they are now pampering the government that, okay, let them do it in a more transparent manner or transparent way. So can you see hypocrisy, at its peak? And that's why this country will never move forward, with this kind of mindset, with these people who will not say the truth at the right time. Now that is what we are getting. This COVID-19, some majority of these politicians are smiling to the banks. Majority of them are smiling to the banks. The money being reserved for the purpose to help to cushion the effects. We don't know where it is. A lot of things are just happening. It's just unfortunate. really unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. Thank you.